So I've been taking a little bit of hand sanitizer, dumping it on some pellets, and I just dump them in. It gets all chalky like that kind of. Then I usually just open this up. Good morning, as I forgot to say that. And I'll throw some pellets in there. It is like 40 degrees out, but it's a little chilly in the garage. Put a little more in. Sometimes you can get that to light, otherwise I put a little bit of the no. Otherwise this stuff seems to work the best right here. I've had that other stuff I bought, but this stuff, this is like a gel kind of, that seems to light this stuff the best. Let that just kind of take off. I just shut the door a little bit now. Let that burn like that for a little bit. Door is still open. And then I'll turn the fan on and let it start the process. We have a flame like that already. The glass is kind of dirty. Ooh. Then I turn it on and just turn the fan on and she takes off like that. Still takes a little while to get it up to heat before the fan kicks in. We're going to pick up where we left off about 3 days ago, starting the pellet stove. We were about this far here. I was showing you the flame and I got dizzy. So then called doctor, didn't know nothing, so it's part of the concussion, I guess. So we're back out here. Pellet stove did take off that day, but I just went in the house and let her burn all the pellets, warm the garage up for no reason, I guess. But so the plan was I was going to put the head gasket on here. I cleaned it all up, and I got this valve so it was seating. I got this valve here so it would seat, because before you would turn this till it was down. Right there, it should be seated. And you would put your finger on there and you would turn it, and you could turn it. It wasn't seating. I tried out one blow snow with it. As soon as you hold the auger down and you start driving, it loses power. So I took this off. The head gasket was pretty tight, I thought. But this valve here, when you're at top dead center, you can move it like that when you had it up to the top. Now you can't. I took it out, I lapped it, and a few times, and now it fits down there a lot tighter, and you cannot move it. So, bought a $6 head gasket. I'm gonna put it on and try it. Doesn't smoke any. Seems to run pretty good. Just doesn't have a lot of power. I did buy that piece to put on the friction wheel. So, don't know if I'm gonna put that on or what I'm gonna do. I'm kind of just waiting for the head gasket to see if I get compression, I guess, before I tear that apart. Other thing is, the person could put a different motor on it. Found some place in line that had the exact same motor for $124, but now they don't have them. They're out of stock, and everywhere they don't make this motor anymore. Seen people put on other motors on there, like Harbor Freight motors and stuff, but I don't know. I mean, it's everything seems to work good except for it needs a drive disc, and I got the wheel. I mean, this thing is kind of loose up here. I pounded back here and welded it. The track thing seems to work pretty good, but it is probably an 1980s, 1990s machine. So we're gonna just get the head gasket, put it in, and see what happens. And my window is working out pretty good for a little shelf to put my phone and sockets. See if I got the right one. I got it all put together except for I see I forgot to put the 2 screws in here. I put that in, then we'll see what kind of compression we have with the compression gauge we got here. So hopefully she has a little more than she did. Otherwise, maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll buy one of the motors from Harbor Freight and bolt it on or something. Alright, she's at 0. She ain't going up. Not that tight. Yeah, and they ain't gaining compression. The needle bumps. Now we got 60. We let it run for a little while and we got 60. Is that just because it got warmed up a little bit, or is that because stuff seated back in place? So we'll have to wait till it cools down. It's should have more than 60, but they say 60 they should be able to run, huh? I don't know. It didn't have a lot of power when you tried to drive it and put in blow snow with it. We only had a little bit of snow then, and now it's melting away out there. So I guess we'll just have to wait and try it. What do you think? Think I should try to find a different motor to put on? You guys ever have different motors for a 5-horse Tecumseh to put on there? See, the Amazon's got some Tough motor, I think it is. Not for sure if it's called a Tough, but they got something like that. And then they have, then Harbor Freight has the Predator. You know, I mean, I had it welded up the front already because that was broke in. With a free snowblower. We only got, what, $6 into it for the head gasket, a carburetor gasket. So we probably got like $10 into the whole thing. More than 10. We bought a gas tank from Wally's place, so we probably got under $25 into the whole thing so far. So well, I did order the drive wheel for it, but I haven't put it on, so I can return that. So we're still under $25 that we have into it yet. So probably with the drive wheel, that was only like $10 too. So we'll see what we do with it. Well, one reason this thing might have been parked and then put at the dump is because it only has 30 pounds of compression. So we got 60 when it was warm. Well, one day we had nothing, and then we got 30, then we got 60. Now I just tried it cold, and it is 30. And then when you get it running and warm it up, then you get to 60. So thinking the motor is about had it, and the best route might be just to find a replacement motor to put on there to get by with it for the season. So not sure if one of those Harbor Freight engines would work on here or not. Let me know down below what you think. Or if, yeah, I don't have any other engines to put on here at the moment. I have one, but it's being used for something else, and the one that's on the old snowblower is not any better. So yeah, that's where we are right now with this project. So hopefully you have a good day. Talk to you on the next video. Bye.